Hey everybody, welcome back to another lighthearted look at rules to follow.
Rules to follow.
Rules to follow.
Rules to follow.
Hey, this is my good buddy,
G-Spot.
G-Spot John Weaver, and Eric Berthley, the Kilt Man.
The Kilt Man.
So, in today's segment, Rules to Follow, John, what are some of the rules that you follow?
Well, I'll tell you. I have 3 that I follow. Always
Three.
3. Uno, dos, tres. And that's the only Spanish that I know.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, 3.
Diphenhydramine hydrochloride. Do you know what that is? It's Benadryl. Anyway, 3 rules to follow. I just had to say that because I knew there's something.
Yeah.
You said there's 3 rules to follow. Whoa, deja vu. Number 1, always go after what you want. Number 2, always ask. And what's the 3rd rule? Do you know what the 3rd rule is?
What is the 3rd rule?
You tell me.
What is the 3rd rule?
You don't remember, do you?
I don't remember.
That's
Your 3 rules.
Always move forward.
Always move forward. It's like
That's right.
taking massive action.
There you go.
It's part of the 3 rules. They intertwine.
It's coffee.
Coffee, again. Go figure. So,
Go figure.
yeah, 3 rules. Nice.
rules.
I think we're done.
Yeah. Hey, well, thank you very much. You guys have a great day. Oh my goodness.
Not much to follow up on the 3 rules there, do we?
No, not really, huh?
Hey, folks, sometimes it's just really short and sweet.
That's right. So anyway, remember those 3 rules, because I don't.
No, but here's a good example of how to follow the 3 rules. And sometimes actions or passions or rules that kind of just happen upon you. Sometimes you're not the inspiration of them. Sometimes they are kind of brought on you, sort of like an idea. Sometimes it's you think. Sometimes if you have something, an idea or something, you need to obviously follow them up with action or move on them.
This just in. If it itches, we will scratch it. Oh, that's so weird.
But if you don't, someone else will. Unless they don't know, they won't know to scratch it. So, for example, I'll use one of my examples, or one of the rules I kind of follow, and that is, if you're good at something, but you don't know you're good at something, but somebody says, hey, you're really good at something, that's a clue to tap into, saying, hey, I should follow up on that. So you need to have some rules, or if you kind of fall into that segment quite often, you need to develop some rules of when that happens. So for me, I end up creating a belt line. A friend of mine needed a belt, and I knew exactly where to get the material, where to make it, all that stuff. Just needed to kind of figure out how to do the process. I end up creating a belt line because of it, because I end up buying all the materials with a lot of extra belts, end up doing an event, end up selling all those belts. Next thing you know, wow, I think I just happened upon something, a new venture. End up creating a belt line. That's just kind of how that happened, because a friend needed a belt, and next thing you know, I end up creating a belt business. I wasn't planning to get into the belt business, just happened to be that way, and I just end up following through on certain things. So that's just kind of like one of those things that just happened.
That's how I got into prostitution.
You found out you liked sex, and you
just fell into it.
just fell into it. But that's for a whole other
disgusting.
That's for a whole other section, and it's a whole different channel.
You can tell I'm really religious.
Yes, bless you. Another venture that I fell into, which was not prostitution, was photography. But I think we covered that in a segment before that, but I'll just go over it real quickly again. We only have another minute, too. Photography. Somebody needed photography, didn't know I was going to do it for them. They just requested, like, hey, do you know somebody, or I need photos for this. And he goes, don't you do photos, don't you have a camera? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I had no idea how to do this stuff. But I kind of fell into it. I started experimenting with it, and next thing you know, boom, created photography business from it.
So you took a lot of pictures, did you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, of naked lighting.
That probably sold well.
It actually did very well. Many people requested it.
Look, naked lighting.
So, what rules do you follow? And we'd love to get your input about some of the rules you follow, because we like to know. because we could most probably use some of your rules, because I don't know if you're going to use any of our rules.
Shit, I don't.
Oh, boy.
Anyway.
Anyways, I think we've covered this segment, so we'll see you on the other side.
That's right.
I think we need to redo this.